I'm coming, good people. Just a second. Hey, y'all. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am the Bald Head Hierophant. So if this is your first... Oh, I can't believe I showed this hand. I done broke all the nails on this hand. Anyway, if this is your first time visiting with me, then welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, then welcome back. Okay, I appreciate y'all being here. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded a video on YouTube, but hey, I got a lot of stuff going on. Good stuff. And I just haven't really had the time to really focus on my YouTube channel. I mean, I want to grow it, and it'll grow if it's supposed to grow. You know, I'm not really, I don't care about stuff like that. I mean, when I come on here, it's because I be having stuff that I feel like Spirit wants me to share with y'all. If y'all like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know, I'm not caught up in likes and clout. I don't care. That's not the kind of stuff that I care about. So anyway, I just don't put a whole lot of energy into my YouTube channel. I put more into my Instagram, but even on there, I don't care if they like it or not, y'all. I'm just here to be a beam of light. And I said that because I'm a dark goddess, but I know that the information that I share with you guys helps bring you to your light. So I have to make sure that I differentiate the fact that I am not a light goddess. Even though I bring enlightenment, I'm not a light goddess, because I will fire your ass up if I have to. Okay? I don't thank God and the goddess that I ain't had to light nobody ass up in a while, you know? And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I just don't take things personally anymore. I mean, you really have to come for me in a way that feels attackish, okay? Because a lot of times when people do come for you, if you don't impulsively respond and you unpack whatever they said or whatever the action is that made you feel like the fuck, once you unpack that, you realize, oh, that's a flaw in them. You know, so attacking every little thing that somebody says and does is just not who I am. Now, back in the day, like in my teens and early 20s, oh, honey, I was a jack in the box. Boop. I'm popping out on that ass. But honey, I have made it. I don't have anything to prove. I know exactly who I am and what I embody and all of that good stuff. And when you're that connected, okay, when you're that in alignment with yourself, one of the main things that normally does go away is the taking things personally, okay? And again, it's not that you just completely don't give a fuck about what was done. You unfold it, you unpack it, and see how much fuck you're supposed to give, okay? Because sometimes it does deserve a few fucks, and then sometimes it deserves no fucks, and then you got to go all the way in on some. So I just said all that to say, you know, I just don't I don't sweat the small stuff. All of that to say, I don't sweat the small stuff. But anyway, I'm coming on tonight. Okay, I just cleared off the space. Coming on tonight, y'all, because just a few things I want to touch on. Nothing major, and I don't even think I'm going to be here long, and I'm probably going to do a short read, and I always say that, and I never get an opportunity to do the read because I be talking, and then I run out of time. So anyway, small talk, and then I'm going to do the read and get off of here, because again, I got a lot of stuff going on, y'all. My Instagram knows. I don't know if my YouTube knows, but I'm coming out with my own line of baldy oil for individuals who rock a bald fade. And y'all know I'm normally way shorter than this, but let me tell you something. I don't have alopecia or none of that, so my hair grows anyway. But I've been using my baldy oil on myself because I am the guinea pig for my own product. So I've been using it since October, and it makes my hair grow back out so quick. I literally have to shave my head once a week to keep it down bald, because I like it bald. I like it alien bald. Do you hear me? But it grows my hair out so much. So, you know, again, I don't have alopecia, and I don't claim that my oil is going to work for people with alopecia, but it might. You know, it might. I don't know. I don't study it. I don't know anything about alopecia. Like I said, because I didn't have it. I just cut all my hair off because I like the bald look on me. So anyway, so that's one thing I got going on. Then I'm preparing to teach some tarot classes in March. So I just got a lot going on, and I just don't be having the opportunity to come on here and upload, not the way I used to, and not the way I want to, because a lot of times I do be wanting to, but y'all, I be tired. I be ready to get into bed, child, because I'm a night owl. If I don't make myself go to bed, I won't go to bed. So at some point I have to make myself put the computer up, put the pen down, put the cards up, go to bed. Okay, so tonight I said, nope, I'm coming on my YouTube channel and I'm going to give them, you know, a little work. Okay. Look, this is my big old lip gloss, y'all, that I use it when I ain't, you know, I don't use the, you know, the big shine at nighttime. But, you know, you still be wanting your lips to be, you know, moist. So I like this. It's big, it's big. But anyway, okay, so one of the things I wanted to talk about was the energy of this year and how fast things are already moving. And you must believe your eyes. Okay, you must believe your eyes. I might even title this video that you must believe your eyes. What do I mean? You must believe what you're being shown. Believe what you see. Okay, I think we've been so conditioned to not trust the government, not trust this, not trust that, that we feel like our eyes are deceiving us. But in our reality, since 2020 has been in, your eyes are not deceiving you. What you see is what it is. Okay, and that goes for people, places, things, and cycles and patterns. Don't discount what you see. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. When you go to a place and you see what's up, and you know it's some bullshit, trust what you just saw. If you are in a situation and it ain't feeling right, that means it ain't right. Trust that feeling. Stop discounting what your spirit is showing you, because nothing out here is false or fake when it comes to what your eyes are seeing. Okay? They want us to be out of alignment with what spirit is showing us. They want us to walk in delusional energy, but if you ain't on drugs, if you're not an alcoholic and your mind is right and you have a sound spirit, then it is safe for you to trust what you see. Okay, and if you're on drugs, you know, you got some other stuff going on, then only those type of people need to be you know, cautious of what they believe, okay, and what they see. But if you are sound, okay, you better trust what you're seeing. So that leads me on into relationships, okay. The wool is being pulled off of stuff right now, and it is hurting people. And this didn't just start in 2023. In my divine opinion, as I watched some of the transits take place, some of the planetary transits, around, I'll say September of last year, it even further back, but specifically September of last year, more things began to be revealed. Libra season, beginning of Libra season, you know, and ongoing. Now, again, it even happened even further back, but who can, you know, collectively go back to think what happened in 2021? So I can, because I jot stuff down, but just with the pulling my memory to the front of what happened last year energetically when it came to the planets, we had some stuff take place around September, right before Scorpio season, that revealed a lot of stuff, okay? I believe that a lot of people really saw their mates for who and what they really were. Because Scorpio season ran amok on everybody. Scorpio season 2021 was it was a doozy, okay? But it was a doozy because it was showing you other people's darknesses, okay? And where some people were being very naive and, oh, well, that's not really, he didn't really mean that, or no, she didn't mean it that way, or, oh, she was just having a bad day, so that's why she did that, or, oh, I don't think that's really how that went. You know, all of the lies that you tell yourself to discount or excuse someone's behavior, and then they do it again, and now you're looking like, okay, now I forgave it the first time, and I forgave it the second time, but wait a minute, you done did it again. But see, 9 times out of 10, you know, you cannot not believe people when they show you who they are. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Your heart is not deceiving you. Your mind is not deceiving you. You are deceiving you when you choose not to believe what someone shows you. Okay. Now, I don't want to get too deep off into this. I don't want to make this about relationships. That's just one of the aspects. Okay. And people have to be cognitive of these type of things. You have to you cannot discount or sweep under the rug things that happen and then wonder, well, why did they do that? What do you mean? What do you mean, why did they do that? Who cares why they did it? The point is, they did it more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, more than 4 times, and you're still there. So the question ain't, why did they do that to me? The question is, why did I stay the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time? So anyway, that leads to my next thing, which is self-accountability. Self-accountability. The quickest way to heal is to hold yourself accountable for the role you played in how something took place, maybe even why it took place. You, we, I, me, none of us have control over why a person does what they do. But what you do have control over is your response, the length of time that you're going to spend in the situation. You have control over the barriers that you're going to set after the fact, okay? So it's a lot of control that you still have in a situation pertaining to yourself when somebody does cross a boundary, okay? But we have no control over what they did and how they did it. It's just decisions that you make after the fact, right? Damn, that is all over my mouth. So anywho, but when you hold yourself accountable, okay, then you start to see the cracks and the crevices of how this person could have slunk in and sideswiped you, blindsided you, right? So holding yourself accountable is a big part of the healing process, okay? And it's not about blame. It's about empowering yourself in that weak spot that made you allow something to take place, right? Because if you don't admit that you were weak, if you don't admit that, okay, that part of me was a little, shaky, or there was some turbulence and some discordance going on, and maybe I wasn't as strong as I should be or should have been when that situation took place. See, once you address those things about yourself, then you know where your own leaky holes are. You know how to patch them. Okay, because I say this all the time, we are our own problems, but we also are our own solution. But you can't get to the solution if you don't even admit that you have problems. Okay, so that's that on that. So now the next thing I want to talk about, and y'all see I'm trying to speed through this because I just, a lot of this stuff, I ain't got to draw it out. You either get it or you don't. It's either for you or it's not. So the next thing is, I'm noticing also how people are discontent right now, okay? Discontent in their personal lives, maybe discontent on their jobs. They're discontent. People are not feeling satisfied. People are feeling antsy, like they're supposed to be doing something else. And one thing I've noticed out of a few of the readings I've done, just talking to a few people during some of the consultations and the spiritual chats I have with people, and you know what I'm noticing? Because it's a thread. Most of the times there's a theme or a thread that connects everybody's actions together, okay? Because we're not all that different. We're all interconnected more than we know. But what I am noticing is people are doing entirely too much competing and comparing. Everybody's watching somebody else's life, wanting to do what that person's doing, or wondering how did they get what they got, or, oh, well, maybe I can do that too, instead of taking care of your own desires, your own wishes, your own goals, your own hobbies. Everybody's basing what they should be doing, or what they can do, or what they're going to try to start doing on what other people are doing. So your discontentment is coming because you're too busy comparing your life to other people's. You're too busy competing. Stop competing. The only person you need to compete with is you, the old you versus the new you. And you just keep getting better and better as you move forward and forward on your journey. But anytime you stop to take a look at what they doing, what she doing, you lose focus. And that focus that you had is now replaced with jealousy. Now it's replaced with hating. Now it's replaced with trying to figure out how you can do what somebody else is doing. You know, I feel like, and this is, you know, I might ruffle some feathers or step on some toes with this, but I don't care. I feel like that's one reason why everybody trying to do hair, everybody trying to do makeup, everybody trying to do body sculpting, everybody trying to do eyebrows. Nobody's creating any new thoughts because everybody's trying to do what somebody else is doing. Ah, for real, you make that much money doing that, girl? Let me see if I can do it. But that ain't even your calling. That's not even what you're supposed to be doing. Even if you're good at it, that don't mean that's what you're supposed to be doing. So people are copying off of other people. They mimicking people. They trying to find a quick get rich schemes, and then when it all boils down, and you know, start to think about, well, what really makes me happy? That's when that discontentment kicks in, because everything that you've done and everything that you do is out of comparison and competition. So that just leads me to my next point. Be authentic. Okay, be authentic. Your soul has its own things that it wants to do. Now, whether you're confident enough to do them is another thing, and that's what you should be focused on. That's what you should be more worried about. Not taking the easy route and doing what other people are doing, okay? Or doing something because it's easy, okay? It shows. You can tell when somebody's out of pocket, okay? Out of alignment with what they're doing, okay? One thing about being in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, you begin to look the part, and it flows easy, and your delivery is effortless because you're doing your soul's work, okay? And when I say soul's work, that don't necessarily mean something deep and spiritual, okay? When I say the soul's work, it's just something that's already embedded in your DNA. It's already embedded in your body, in your auric field, okay? So you do it so good that you don't even realize that you do it every day. That is what you're supposed to be doing. Not comparing, not competing, not running in behind copying. Do you. And if you don't know what that is, stop the competing, stop the comparing, and consult. Consult with yourself or get with somebody, because a lot of times people outside of you can see your grace and your glory when you can't. And I'm good at that. I can look at somebody and just kind of talk to them and look and see how they operate and see their genius. And I've said this before, when I'm doing my spiritual chats, that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to your God self. I'm talking to your genius. I'm not talking to a lower level side of you, because you're not talking to a lower level side of me. Okay? So when I converse during these spiritual chats with people, you better believe I'm waking up and I'm activating your higher self, because that's how I don't talk to lower vibratory energies. I'm not here for that, okay? So get with somebody. If you don't trust what your soul is showing you about you, get with somebody who is trained in that. And when I say trained, because there is no school that you can go to, and there is no gurus that you can sit under to do this has to come naturally. So when I say trained, get with somebody whose energy resonates with you. You know if somebody is about what they say they about, because your soul is going to tell you, okay? Now, if your soul doesn't connect with that person, it doesn't mean that they're fake. They are a fake. It just means that that's not the practitioner, the spiritualist, the counselor, the advisor for you. Okay. Now, a lot of times, if you sense a fake one, okay, they may be. So I'm not saying discount that. But what I am saying, just because your spirit doesn't guide you to a particular person, that doesn't mean that that person's fake. That just means that that's not who your soul resonates with. There is somebody in more alignment with what your soul wants you to do, okay? Prime example, I don't know nothing about marriage. So somebody who wants to be a marriage counselor, I doubt if their soul sends them to me, because I don't know a damn thing about marriage, okay? So that's when I say, go let your soul guide you to who is supposed to be your motivator, okay? So I hope that all made sense. That's really the gist of everything that I wanted to say. And these are just little tidbits of things that I'm noticing as I'm doing readings for people, as I am doing the little spiritual chit chats. These are some of the topics that have come up. Okay, but my biggest wish for everybody for 2023 is that you tap in to what makes you feel free. Okay, because when people feel trapped, okay, when you're moving in you when you're not, I'm sorry, moving freely and sovereign in your life, that's what causes all of these mental illnesses. Then you run to the doctor. Then they give you Zoloft. Now they ain't doing nothing but numbing your spirit, and you're going to feel stuck inside yourself, okay? So I don't want to get off and out of there because I ain't trying to go back and forth for Big Pharma. I ain't trying to get my channel cut off because I'm speaking against, the big monsters. All I'm saying is before you run and get meds, try some self-evaluation. Try a more spiritual approach. Okay, try to find out what your soul needs. Okay, work at things from the inside out. Okay, try to stay away from things that will numb your insides, because see, all your answers are in there, and if you can't get in there because you done popped pills that numbs that, then you're gonna become a drone, a hybrid, a bot. Okay, y'all know I don't want to get off in all of that today. So I think I'm doing good. I'm 20 minutes in and I've touched on everything that I wanted to touch on, at least for right now, because I'm sure my mind is gonna be like, oh yeah, matter of factly. So how's everybody doing? I hope everyone has had an awesome 2023 thus far. We're 12 days in. It hasn't been too bad. Of course, some stuff is happening. Like I just was looking at a article that talked about all of the airlines in America have been shut down. I don't know if they got them back up or not, but I'm big in the alien community, so I know that there's been some sightings of things, and in my opinion, they saw something. Okay, in my opinion, in my divine opinion, they saw something. Something that would have fucked all them planes up. So they landed them planes or did not allow them to take off. Okay, there's a battle, okay, going on. And if you don't have eyes to see, you won't know it. But those with eyes see. And those with ears hear, okay? Mark my word. There is going to be a lot of alien activity. And when I say alien, otherworldly beings coming up from under the ground, beings coming through portals, interdimensional, extraterrestrial. Okay, if you're not already into that, and when I say into it, I don't mean necessarily into it like believing in it and got your whole house, packed up and packed down with UFO stuff. I ain't talking about that, but what I'm saying is to be naive and to think that we humans are the only beings in this solar system, in this galaxy, in this universe. You have got to be kidding me if that's how you still think. Okay, two things I know, and one of them is the truth, but these are two things I know. Either we are here all alone, or we share this realm with other stuff. Okay, both of them are equally. Because imagine if we the only things here. Let your mind echo that out and out and out. We're the only things here? That's fucked up. My mind, my soul, my body says that ain't the truth. The truth is we share this plane of existence with a lot of stuff, okay? A lot of stuff. How y'all dreams been? Your dreams are very telling of that too, okay? We've been taught that dreams are to not be paid attention to, but our dreams connect us to those other realms. Our dreams connect us to those parallel universes, okay? It tells us and shows us a lot of stuff. Now, when you wake up, if you don't immediately write the stuff down, you won't remember it. And when when you go on through the day and you have little tidbits and memories of the dream, you'll discount it like, oh, that dream was crazy. Yeah, I did have that dream. But if you write your dreams down as soon as you wake up and then go back and read them, oh, they make sense. They make a lot of sense. I do dream interpretation. They make a lot of sense. But they don't make sense to you if you don't write them down, and throughout the day, just tidbits of it come back to you. Your mind won't let you conceive what you dream, and you will just discount it as parts of your dream, popping up in your mind. But what's really trying to happen is something's trying to get you to pay attention, okay? And had you wrote the dream down when you first got up, you would have been able to connect some dots, the colors, the tone, the people. What were they saying? Where were you? Was it animals? Was it other beings? Like, what did you see? What was the theme? What was going on? What was being said? Was it you? Were you observing, or were you in it? Or were you sitting back as if you were watching a movie? All of that makes a difference. But you got to be able to write the dream down so you can decode it, okay? We are all numbers, okay? We're numbers. Or I'll say our experiences are numbers. And we decode. We put them numbers in patterns. My mind is trying to say something. I don't know if my words are being perceived the way my mind wants it to be. So I'll digress on that. Decoding is very important, though. Decoding is important. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick reading for the collective, okay? Show me clearly a message for the collective. Show it with love. Show it with enlightenment. Show me accuracy and relevancy. Ashe. I keep seeing lines, and they're doing that. Every time I close my eyes, I see that. Okay, so the Eight of Springs has shown itself. Something's coming. A decision. Something's coming, and a decision is going to have to be made. Something's coming. Two of Swords. Ten of Summer. Oh, okay. So some of you, you may be up against making a decision about a relationship, some type of emotional fulfillment. It could be somebody could be pregnant, and you're making a decision on if you want to keep the child. Okay, if you want to keep the child, I think you're going to say yes, though, because the energy that came before this last card that denotes that it's an exciting energy, but you're scared about the decision that you have to make. But not a scared like, oh, but like I don't want to make the wrong decision, that type of scared. I think you're gonna, if for those of you where this is about a child, Spirit is saying keep the child. You're gonna be a great mother, great father, but it's coming quickly. It's coming quickly. So somebody already thinks that they're pregnant, or you're about to, you might be getting it on right now. Watch this video, 2-3 weeks from now and realize you're pregnant. Okay? And then for the rest of you, it's about a relationship or some type of romantic, emotional experience. And you're like, oh my God. So it could be a new relationship, or it could be the rekindling of an old one. Either way, something's coming. I believe it's whatever this energy is outside of the part of it that's talking about the pregnancy. Somebody is about to have a fulfilling experience. Could be a Cancer, okay? But it's coming. It could be you could be a Cancer person. or the person coming could be a Cancer, okay? It's going to be successful. The Chariot card is here. It's going to be successful because it's something that you want. Oh, so somebody has been asking for this. Now it's coming. And you're like, because you manifested something. And now it's, oh, okay. So I shade. So spirit is like you asked for it. You asked for it. Don't get scared now. You said you want a thug. Don't be scared now. Show they want to ride with me. This is giving young buck energy. Don't get scared. Whatever is on its way, you wanted it. You asked for it. You prayed for it. You might have even put in some work, like some type of spell work. You did something successful with a spell, okay? Some candle magic, some type of fire magic. You somebody who hit the blunt. You could have hit the blunt. You could have lit the blunt, okay? For my smokers, you could have lit the blunt, and while that flame was lighting the end of that blunt, you could have had a thought like, man, I'm so ready for the love of my life. I just, man, like, that's a form of manifesting. Y'all better see, y'all don't be even knowing some of the things that y'all are doing that's bringing in something, wanted or not, you know. So that's why I always say be intentional in everything that you do. Be very deliberate. You know, for those of you that follow my Instagram, y'all see me say that all the time. Be intentional. But yeah, something that you wanted is coming. So don't be scared now. Oh, yikes. So this Three of Winter, which is the Three of Swords, has shown itself. Okay. Let me see what that's about, because that has, it's like it threw the brakes on. Hand brakes up, emergency lights on. So what's going on? What's going on? So this person that's coming into your life, they come in with some baggage. It's another person involved. It's another person involved. I'm telling you that now. So don't be shocked. The thing is, are they going to tell you? Are they going to be man enough or woman enough to tell you that for now, because I'm going to pull more cards, but right now they are with someone. Now, that doesn't mean they love them. That doesn't mean that they want to be there. But for right now, for whatever reason, they're with somebody else. You know, sometimes shit happens, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be they trying to cheat on their person to be with you. They could just have to be there because they ain't got nowhere to stay. Or they could be there because, you know, when a couple go in on a house, you know, ain't nobody finna be the one to leave. So they could just still be living together, even though they don't sleep together no more. They might even sleep in separate rooms, but they do have somebody, is all I'm saying. So if this is resonating with you, my hopes is that they tell you the truth. Because your next card out was the Emperor. The Emperor is pretty truthful, though. That's Aries energy. And a lot of times with the Emperor will lay out what it is, and either you with it or not. So I believe that the person that's coming could be either a Cancer or an Aries, or you yourself may be one of those signs, okay? Or this could be any sign. It's not just limited, but I am telling you what I see. But I believe that the person that's coming in, they're a good person. And I think they're even spiritual. They're just caught up in something, okay? They're just caught up in something. And that's just how the cookie crumbles too. A lot of times when the person that we want, or even the person that wants us, be caught up in something. And the test is, are you going to wait it out with them? You know, what you going to do? What you going to do? You said you want a thug. Don't be scared now. What you going to do? Because see, thugs come with problems. Ladies, for those of you, ladies, if you're resonating, you know what I'm saying? The man you want, you gonna meet him, but he gonna have an issue. Are you willing? What are you willing to do, Rihanna? I will say though, he's the kind of man you want. He is a man's man. This ain't no pussy nigga. This is a man. But he's just in a situation. He's in a situation. Show me clearly. Okay, hold on. Some cards are getting stagnant a little bit. Yeah, ladies, he's in a situation. And fellas, I don't believe that the person that you want is in a situation. I believe you're the one that's in the situation. So, for the fellas that may watch this, you're going to meet somebody. And she's going to be free and ready to be with you or to move forward into doing something with you. But you're in a situation, okay? And even though your situation may be because of what I mentioned earlier. You know, you staying with an ex-wife because y'all got kids, because y'all got a business together, because y'all got the house, or you ain't got nowhere to go. You know, whatever reason, you're still with somebody. This doesn't seem sinister like you are a player. It's not, this ain't giving player for the, you know, I'm finna fuck with all these hoes. It ain't that. It ain't that. Okay? It ain't that. So, I want to pull a card specifically for you, fellas. I want to know if the woman that is coming your way, is she going to be willing to, the woman that you want, the woman that you've manifested, or some type of new energy, new romantic fulfillment, some type of new emotional fulfillment. But specifically for the fellas, spirit, show me clearly if the woman that they're going to encounter is going to be willing to ride this out with them. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. She is. It's the High Priestess. Let me tell you about the High Priestess energy. And she could be a Scorpio or a Sag woman. But let me tell you about High Priestess energy. High Priestess energy understands the duality. High Priestess energy knows the right and the wrong, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. So with her coming out, that lets me know that she's going to be well aware of what she's stepping into, and she's going to ride it with you. High Priestess energy just says, don't lie to me. Whatever you do, don't lie to me. I'll ride this with you. Just don't lie to me. So, fellas, that was your answer. Yeah, she's going to be willing to ride it out with you. But you're going to have to keep it real with her. I think the minute that you lie, the minute that she has to find out on her own, she gonna be done, and you gonna feel it in your chest, because this is the type of woman that you want. Remember earlier I said I could tell that you were a spiritual person, okay? She is too. She is too. So y'all will work very well together. I think the energy that I'm feeling right now is, don't play with her. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with her. Thank you, Spirit. If there's any more information that we want to say to the males about how they need to handle this situation once they meet their High Priestess. Yeah. I think, because Judgment card has come out. I believe that the reason that card has come out is because you, and this is for both people. I'm feeling like this is for whatever portion of this reading you're resonating with. This is for everybody. Whether it's the new person coming in and you're excited, whether it's the person coming back and you're excited, whether it's the pregnancy and you're excited, whatever spectrum of this reading you're on, I believe the Judgment card has shown itself, because there is something about what is about to take place, what's about to enter into your life, that's going to be very renewing for you, okay? almost like you're going to get an opportunity to do something that maybe you fumbled and dropped the ball with, or dropped the ball on in the past. So this new person, or the rekindling of something, or making the decision to get pregnant, or this new emotional fulfillment that's coming into your life, however it's coming, you deserve this. And this is your opportunity to walk anew, okay? This is your opportunity to be rebirthed. This situation is going to rebirth you. For some of you, oh, Ashe, men and women that's in a situation, but your person is coming, or the person's coming and they're in the situation. However, the person that's in the situation, this person that's coming is gonna renew how you feel about love. I think you've been caught up in this situation for so long that you forgot how fun love can be. You forgot how loving love can be. You forgot that even resides in you, because whoever you're currently with doesn't bring that out of you anymore. But the person that you manifested, the person that's coming, they're gonna bring a very fun, youthful energy out of you. This person is going to reactivate parts of you that have been laying dormant, because whoever you've been with, that kind of faded away. That faded away, Ashe. So there's going to be a renewing of fun, a rekindling of passion. It's going to be a beautiful emotional experience, a beautiful romantic experience, a beautiful renewal of something that you once believed, and once, like somebody don't believe in love no more because they just haven't had healthy relationships, okay? For those of you, when it comes to the pregnancy, you could have lost a baby in the past and thought that you were never going to get pregnant again, and now you're going to have the opportunity to be a mom. Or I could even be talking to somebody who didn't have a good relationship with their children. You are a mom, but raising children maybe wasn't fun for you. It was hard, okay? And maybe you're going to end up pregnant again, and this time it's going to be wonderful. You're going to have the nanny, the maid, the husband. It's just going to be a different experience, okay? So just place this energy where it belongs, okay? What's on the bottom of the deck? One thing that I do feel like each of you will need to do, again, no matter what spectrum you're on, is keep it real with yourself. Don't get so lost in this emotional experience, this new feeling, or this rekindling feeling, that you forget to, I feel like in the process, there still may be some self-work that all of you need to do. Okay, because sometimes when good things begin to happen to us, we set aside the self-work, because this is fun. I'd rather focus on this thing that's coming into my life, that's going to reignite me, that's going to reconnect me to parts of me that I thought were dead and gone. Okay, and then you forget to be doing the work that needs to be done. Okay, because we can't grow dependent and attached to other people making us happy. Okay, we still have to work on being self-sufficient in every department of life, and everything else that somebody else brings to you is just a bonus, right? So I think that's what I'm hearing, because the 7 of winter, the 7 of swords, was on the bottom of the deck, and sometimes that could be the energy of deceit. But what I felt is not that none of these new people are going to come in and deceive you. The deceit could come from you thinking that this fun, romantic, emotional experience is what's going to heal you. And it's a part of the healing, but it's not the healer. The healer is you still taking time out to work on parts of you, as we all should, okay? Not just people in this reading. We should all be consistently licking our own wounds, so to speak, and healing, okay? So we can elevate to the highest and greatest versions of ourselves. So what I'm hearing is, don't let this new exhilarating experience blind you from the work that you still need to do with thyself, okay? That's what I'm hearing. But I'm going to stop it there because I believe this is a beautiful reading, okay? It's a beautiful reading. I hope it resonates with you. And if not, it's okay. That just means it's not your reading, okay? But yeah, I think it's really nice. I think it's a really, really nice reading. Now, I do want to step aside from the reading and do a little shameless plug, okay? So for those of you following my Instagram, you've been hearing me talk about my head and body oil. It is called the Queen's Dome, okay? Inspired by I. And like I was saying earlier, I normally keep my hair cut shorter because I love when my dome glows. So anyway, that was the whole purpose and the whole mission in behind me creating this oil. And I was really just waiting on my my labels, and the labels are here. So I will be setting up, I don't know if I'm gonna do a website or an Etsy. I don't really, Etsy, however you pronounce it. I don't know which one I'm gonna do. But baby, she's here. She is alive and well, okay? She is ready. So I'm just so excited about this. Listen, men, women, whoever, okay, even if you got a head full of hair, okay, you will still benefit from this, okay? Now, I don't know too many people that want oil, you know, in their skips when they have a long, you know, well, actually, yeah, after you wash your hair, I'm sure you guys do. But again, I specifically created this for your shorter, either shaved or faded or completely bald women, okay, or men, because it's called the Queen's Dome, but it will still penetrate and invigorate any dome, okay? This does not discriminate. So be on the lookout for this. I may do more advertising on my YouTube just to, you know, expand my audience, okay? Because I believe everyone's gonna like this. It smells wonderful. It is made with all natural ingredients, natural oils, natural botanicals. I showed the big bottle of it on my Instagram. So this was just one of the smaller bottles that I got out of the big bottle. But I am stocked up and ready to begin to sell. Again, I just don't know which route I'm going to take with how I'm going to present it. So again, a shameless plug with Queen's Dome. I actually have some on now. Don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to shave my hair down and use some so you guys can see the glow. But anyway, I'm so excited about it. But yeah, this reading is everything. It's very positive. This thing is coming quickly. Okay, it's coming really quickly. And if you want to share your story with me, leave it down in the comment section, or you're welcome to email me. Scroll over to the about section and read the description. How to find me is there. Or you're welcome to come on to my Instagram. I am Enchantress_Nuku. I need to change that too, because I think I just changed my name. It's so many. I was Empress Nuku. I'm still Empress Nuku. Empress Nuku was the spiritual name I was given by spirit guides, so I'm never going to change that, okay? But I changed it on Instagram because it's so many Empress, and I'm like, okay, no, I don't like going on there and seeing all of these Empress. Not that they can't use it. I just wanted to differentiate my name on Instagram. So I am Enchantress_Nuku on Instagram. If you want to be my friend and you're going to be nice, I'll let you on. If you not nice, I get you out. Because I don't do no drama. I don't do oppositional energy. You're not welcome to say whatever you want to say. I ain't one of them. You know, you gonna march by the beat of my drums on my page or go. Okay, but if this is where we stop, if this is where we depart, then I will bid you farewell, and I thank you so much for spending this hour with me, because I'm 49 minutes in, so not quite an hour, but almost. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I want to send you some selenite love. Okay, namaste.